The North American Nationals is over and Yonas with his Enel took the championship. We are going back to the Western server to try out his championship decklist. Let's go. This is the decklist that Jonas used in his NA Nationals Championship run. So, a quick glance here, I can see that somewhat standard build, but it's more aggressive than the Eastern NL counterparts. He uses a full set of NLSR, while here in Asia, it's a split between Big Mom 7 and NL. He also doesn't have El Tor and opted to go for Amaru. He also doesn't have or doesn't use Thunderbolt, but has Sanjis. Interesting. Other than that, everything is pretty similar here in Asia. Even the ratio of cards of Shirahoshi, three Shirahoshis, two Kones, four Katakuri, of course Gedatsu, the Sky Island cards, and three Brule. So I think the changes might be more on the meta call. I think he adjusted the Asian build to fit the needs in his local meta. And again, congratulations to Jonas for winning the NA Nationals. So let's try his deck in the simulator. Iceberg. So people are trying as Iceberg in the Nationals based on what I saw on Facebook groups. So let's try to phase one. I want to go first. Can go for this is somewhat a good curve, but against Iceberg, I'd want more counters. So let's mulligan. This is more decent. Can go for 5, Kokoro. Usually purple are like super advantageous against yellow, mainly due to their small blockers, those banish characters. So not a good matchup against NL, but depends on what he has in hand. So Khalifa. Okay, so interesting that he didn't went for a big character play, so that tells us something. I can go for 8 Holy, then no, I can go for 5, then play Holy. So he's looking for those characters, I believe. Now he doesn't have any character to attack us next turn, so we are kind of safe. Also, we do have 3 2K counters, so that's very helpful for us. And we're on curve of doing 5, 6, play If we hit another Holy, then we're gonna play Enel next turn. So this is gonna be a fast one. Wire. So he'll return one, he'll draw one. Okay. The question is, what will you play? Okay. So no Lucci, no Kaku, which is good for us. Sorry, not Kaku. Not Lucci. Lucci's okay. Kaku is is the worst one for us because of the banish. Now I can go for 5, make him discard more cards, go for 6, play Uh, so again, this matchup depends on the first hand of Iceberg. He can dictate the pace, or just like what happening now, he might succumb to our attacks. One more Holy. No. So one of the Yamato goes to the bottom. Double Sanchi. It's okay. No target there. End of our turn. He'll gonna attack Holy. We'll try to defend that one if... Okay, so now he has Galela. So Tilestone can attack for 8. He might go for Holy here, which that's okay. Oh, 1, 2, sure. Then I'll take one from Tilestone if he attacks. Now we're gonna KO Wire. 5, 7, multiple. Actually, we can go for the leader here. 10 cause would be surprised if yeah, I think I can. Tilestone 2k counter rather than take. Yeah, I think it's best here. Let's choke him out of resources. So that's okay. So you only have four cards now. Now we have too much 2k counters. I would want to have a big here like a Katakuri. Okay, just a skid. Gonna attack for 8. Khalifa will Khalifa I think. Okay. So he'll draw two. One more. I'll take this one. Then we'll KO Khalifa next turn. Wow. It's a lot of 6k. I'll take one again. One, two, three. I can counter anything actually at this point. Wow, there's a lot. That's really a lot of 2Ks. Attack for 6 here, Khalifa. We have to prevent him from drawing that many cards. Didn't know that I still have one more. 8k he'll take. Then end our turn here. He can KO. He can KO any of my characters. Then we'll go for triple Enel next turn. You only have tile stone for as an attacker. He's super low in resources. Wow, another one. Okay. So the question is, do you have any draws? Okay, Kaku. That's okay. If I get a blocker here, that would be huge. 5k, I'll take one. 5k, yeah, I'll take one. Now Gedatsu. I'll take one again. Oof. So I can actually go for multiple attacks of 7k here. Okay, now we do have Yamato. So I can actually heal. Let's go for Tilestone now. Multiple 6k on Tilestone. 7k here. He'll take one. Gonna attack. Okay. Do I want 8k? Then go for 8. He either blocks or take one. If he takes one, he will win the next turn. He doesn't have any counters. There's no way he can block our next attack because we'll have another Enel. So it's gonna be 7, 7, 7, 7, 10. That's gonna be our succession. So this already in the bag. Even if we take the hit from Kaku, it doesn't matter. We have a lot of counters. So if you're facing Iceburg, in your early hand, you just have to have at least two 2k counters just in case he went for the early Kaku, so you won't get banished. Then go in for the kill the next turn. So that's still okay. Wow, a lot of blockers. He'll just gonna delay this one for one more turn, but he'll gonna have to block everything that we're gonna throw. So that's huge for us. He can KO anything. He's going for the kill now. 3K. So he definitely have to block everything. That's just 7K. Depends on who will he attack. So this. hmm Okay. No blockers here. One, two, three. So now we have a blocker. So let's go for 7K here. He has to block. He really has to block. That's one. So this tells me that he doesn't have any 2K counters here. Three dons. So let's attack for 8. Because I'll play Enel. He really has to block here. So, hmm okay. Let's go for 7K here first. Just to make him trash cards. Okay. Now we go for 9. You have to block. And then we'll go for 7 here. Yep. So next turn doesn't have. He really doesn't have. That's the counter check that we have when we attack with 7. When he blocked initially, that tells us that he doesn't have any 2Ks. So we went in for the kill. So yeah, I think that's the takeaway here. You do a first attack for counter checking, and based on his reaction on the first attack that you do, just follow up accordingly. So that's why we went for 8, just to make him use his queen. And there you go. I hope you learned something new in this video. This is RJ playing One Piece Trading Card Game. Peace out.